Take a look at this graphic. It shows quarterback efficiency when blitzed along the x-axis and quarterback efficiency when not blitzed along the y-axis. This spans from 2020 through 2023. Quarterbacks that are above average regardless of being blitzed are in the top right quadrant. But look at Lamar Jackson's Ravens. When he's been blitzed, he's below average to the left of middle. But when he's not blitzed, he's been above average. Now look at 2024. The difference is unmistakable. One of the best in the NFL, whether being blitzed or not blitzed. When Lamar was blitzed last week by Dan Quinn, he went 9 of 10 for 15 yards per attempt, plus 0.47 EPA per attempt, and 90% success. Now take a look at it by year. Lamar Jackson's performance versus the blitz in 2024 is unlike any other season. He's been astronomically better in EPA, in success rate, yards per attempt, and completion rate. The offense is much more explosive, with 69% of completions gaining 10 plus yards, a rate that was in the 40% range just a couple of years ago. He's avoiding negative plays at one of the best rates in the NFL. He has a minuscule sack rate, and when he is pressured on blitzes, he's taking a sack on just 1 out of every 17 pressured blitzes. Lamar's poor performance when blitzed historically was intelligently used by smart defensive coaches. Keep going, watch some of the rest of the film from last week on Lamar Jackson's blitzes versus Dan Quinn's defense. But getting back to the point, Lamar Jackson's performance when blitzed historically was intelligently used by smart defensive coaches, and it helped them beat the Ravens. From 2020 through 2023, when teams blitzed Lamar Jackson on over 37% of his dropbacks, the Ravens were only 12 and 10. That's a 55% win rate. But in all other games, when they faced a lower blitz rate, he was 29 and 8. That's a 78% win rate. Teams that would blitz him regularly, the Dolphins. Remember that Monday Night Football game in 2021 where Brian Flores was starting Jacoby Brissett on a 3-7 Dolphins team, and yet they upset the Ravens 22-10? Yeah, they blitzed Lamar a ton. Flores actually went 2-0 versus Lamar Jackson by blitzing a ton against him. The Steelers have done so with success. The Chiefs have done so with success. And that's why I'm so fascinated by how Lamar and Todd Monken are handling the blitz this year. If this is truly a turnaround in terms of how he's performing better versus the blitz, it could be quite meaningful in the postseason. Now, he has a big test this week because the Bucs rank number 6 in blitz rate, blitzing on 30% of opponent dropbacks, and that's who Lamar is facing down in Tampa Bay. Jackson already played the Commanders and the Cowboys, both of which blitz at top 8 rates, but neither of which has as much defensive talent as do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be fascinating to see Lamar Jackson and Todd Monken and how they handle Todd Bowles' blitz this week.